you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And you wonder how they'll do without him. We'll find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. Beyond the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Now Ingram. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. And no good that time. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Diving in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming the shot at the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a three-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris. In the game of John Collins, he has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Barnes. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Now here's Barnes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
Jackson in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Morant with a wide open look. Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's a screen by Collins. Dick, that's good.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Ingram left side. Here he goes. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And here's Collins from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here.
That was worth the price of admission. Wow.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
A 3 from Morant. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Raptors. 1:52 left to play here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Shed. Pass to Plumlee.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And that one's good, Morant.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
And some good young players in the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long, the possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys?
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Here's Barrett. Pass to Mobo. And here's Barrett. Makes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
With 4 seconds on the clock. No good at the rim. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Toronto ahead. They lead by 4.
The Raptors. 21.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Bridges. Outside Westbrook. Into the lane. And Westbrook throws it down.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Plumlee with the screen. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bridges with the board. And so it's Milwaukee with it. He's playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
Barrett wide open. He fires. And the Raptors miss again. Bridges right side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Prince wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Raptors with possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the inside. Now the Raptors moving it up. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And the Raptors lead by 2.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovich. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Outside, Barrett. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trend break toward a faster pace. Do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. The kick out to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Barnes outside. Here's Shed. The kick out to Barnes. Mobo. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
Outside Jackson. Right side Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Ingram. That one falls. Ingram's got 7.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Westbrook with the steal. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Dick. Stolen by Jackson. Smith with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Westbrook surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. Ingram outside. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Here's Shed. At the Pirtle. It's taken away by Smith. 1-on-1 here. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So both teams making some changes here. 1:30 left here in the second. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Big, strong Scotty Barnes to the cup.
Outside Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors trailed by 3.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Second team foul.
.105 left in the first half. Here's Collins. Pass to Mobo. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now here's Morant for 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And Barnes gets double teamed from 17 feet out. And another basket for Toronto.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one misses.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar. But Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now Ingram. Five on the clock. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Now here's Morant for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Christie with it. Pass to Dick. Now Pirtle. Count that one.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Nice shot by Portis. Morant with the steal. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
I love when John Collins hunts shots. This guy is so good when he attacks openings like that.
And it's Morant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick, guarded by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle. It's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. A 3 from Morant. The putback. Here's Portis. Morant, the bounce pass. Looking to get it going. He draws iron on the dunk. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And finished off by Collins. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Jackson. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pirtle with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Acted it. Misses the 3. The Bucks train. Outside Portis. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. A 2-point game. Morant downhill. And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Wells in the corner. Back to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Bucks lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And Barnes gets double teamed. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Smith on the wing. Outside Jackson. Bridges outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Toronto working the ball around now. Tries the spin move. Pass to Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Bridges with the board. Milwaukee leading by 8. Prince in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
But just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smith with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Outside for Jackson. Off target from 3-point range. On the wing, Barnes. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Abaji. Out to Barrett. Driving inside. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. It's Prince on the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Barrett. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Unloads from 13. Here's Plumlee. Bridges with the board. Bucks leading by 7. Jackson in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kicks it out to Prince. He takes it in. And Prince with the jam.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Shed. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Quality denial there by Jackson. His anticipation right at the rim, impressive.
The Bucks working the ball around. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Raptors trailed by 10. Here's Dick, driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Ingram from the arc with the tip. And Collins is right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The three from Morant. The three ball by Morant.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Outside Jackson to the right side. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Raptors trailed by 9. Ingram. The long shot, no good. Morant. Now Jackson. Morant left side. Oh, what a play inside.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Oh, what a finish.
love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Jackson. It's good. Cut off the lead pass.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Morant fires. Off target from outside.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
It's Morant with the drop. In the center of things, Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Up top, Morant. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Collins.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And the layup is off. And they go to the intentional foul. The Raptors making a switch here. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Pirtle! No stopping that baby hook on the fly. It's Morant. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Takes the three. It's good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
All day, all night, can't we lose control?